What's up, YouTube family? It's Mackenzie with K Renee Homeschool. um, you guys, I'm stressing out. I'm breaking out because of the stress. You guys, I totaled my car this past week, and luckily, thank God, me and my son were not hurt at all. The airbag did go off, and I rear-ended somebody because I wasn't paying attention like I should have been, and it was not rush hour, but it was just dying down from rush hour. So yeah, I rear-ended somebody. You guys need really pay attention when you're driving, honestly. Like, that was the scariest thing I've ever experienced in my life. Oh my gosh. Just to look up and to see that car like right in front of you, and you only have like a split second to think. I mean, I didn't even think. I just and just, pumped on the brakes because I didn't know what else to do. I mean, the car was right there, and I was just like, this is it. And um the airbag went off, and my son was in his car seat, and the car seat held him in, but I think that the seatbelt on the car, like that holds the car seat in, did not, like, it didn't lock. So he still went forward because my driver, so he sits on the driver's side. So the driver's side seat is he's really close to it. So it's just like really compact because it was a small car. And so um, yeah, so he went forward, even though the car seat was holding him in. He still went forward and hit his head on the seat in front of him. He was eating a lollipop too, and the lollipop was bent a little bit, but he did not he did not choke on it. But he did get a bloody nose, which it was the most scariest thing I've ever experienced. You guys, just and then the airbag went off, and you probably can't really see it, but there was some bruising on my hand. I don't know if you can see that in there, but it's gone now. But there was like this big area right here. Yeah, I mean, it's discolored, but it was pretty swollen and bruised, and I had some like kind of burn from my necklace here where the seatbelt would, and then some bruising like where the seatbelt was holding me in. But yeah, I don't know. I think I might have been going maybe 40, 35 miles an hour, but my car just crumpled. And I'll put a picture as the thumbnail, but it just crumpled. It was like the car in front of me was a Ford Explorer SUV, like a 90s one, and those cars are like heavy duty, built to last, metal, just monsters. And so my little tiny 2016 Scion IA just crumpled, just front end just crumpled in, and it went underneath a car in front of me. So yeah, at least we're safe. And this whole process of totaling the car and all that stuff, insurance, like, because I was still making payments on it, I had full coverage insurance. And um so it's been just really easy, to be honest. Like, um yeah, they gave me a rental car, which is nice. um so I've had a rental car these past few days, which I've been able to go to work with and everything. And so they did total out the car, so they'll take care of all that. And I did have gap insurance, so they'll take care of that too. So I'll be getting a new car here soon, and that'll be it. But man, I don't want to go through that again. I don't care. Like, don't make a joke about it and say just total your car and get a new car. Like, no. I'm so happy that I'm alive, and my son too. So anyway, oh my gosh, you guys, whoever has been in like a car accident and has anxiety from driving or doesn't want to drive anymore because of that, I totally feel your pain, sister or brother. I feel your pain so much because I didn't even want to drive after that. I was like, I never want to drive again. I'm so terrified. But yeah, I'm driving, so it's okay. Just pay attention when you're on the road. Okay, so there's my update on my car issue. I did post about it on Facebook. Everybody was asking me if I was okay, which thank you everybody for caring. about how me and my son are doing. We're doing fine now, so we're good. But I'm so excited. So I got some really awesome, good news, and I've been waiting and waiting and waiting. I've been waiting like 2 months, I feel like, for this thing that I ordered. So I ordered it on Christian Book, and it was back ordered for like a whole month. And so I had to reorder it from somewhere else. I had to cancel that back order. I like waited patiently and everything and gave them like 2 extra weeks. And then when the 2 extra weeks came, because they were sending me emails, um, they were like, we still don't have it. And so I was like, okay, well, they suggested I try and get it from somewhere else. So I was like, okay, might as well. So I looked, and Curriculum Express had this on on stock. So I didn't have to wait for back order. It's the spelling you see, guys. Okay, so Jack and Jill, the B spelling you see. This is part one and part two. So they didn't have the teacher's workbook or handbook. So I actually bought it from Amazon, and it was actually really cheap. I bought it. I bought this separately, and I also bought this. So I bought this from Amazon. I bought this from Curriculum Express, and it actually came with the erasable pencils, which are so cool. I've never seen these before. They're awesome. Let me show you. They are so cool. My son was like, whatever, but I'm like, yes. So it looks like a pencil, but it's a colored pencil with an eraser. Now these are not like normal colored pencils. They're different. They feel different. They're almost like a little more. When you write on the paper, it's almost like it leaves like a layer. It's almost like a. It's not like the closest I can think is like chalk, but not like chalk. It's not chalky, but it kind of looks like that on paper. I don't know how to explain it, but these are so cool, and it comes with them. So that was an extra plus. So yeah, so I haven't really gone in yet and looked at it and read it, but I'm really excited to get in here and to start reading it. So looks like when you first open it, um, okay, so there's A, B, C, D, E, F, G, so it goes all the way up through. And I don't know how people do it if they go from like first grade is A or kindergarten is A, B is first grade, or I don't know. So I'm starting with B because we took the placement test. You can actually take a placement test and see how your child will do. They give you like a little paragraph for him or her to read. And so if they can read that, and then they give you like a list of the few words, like if they can spell like a five plus that many words, then they'll tell you which one they should go in. So my son wasn't ready for the C. So I mean, he's great at reading, but for some reason he cannot spell as good as he reads. So we're gonna start on the B this year, and then we're gonna work our way up. So I'm really excited for this. My son's like, another curriculum, but I'm like, I'm so excited. No, he'll like it. It's just that he thinks it's just more extra work, and he's just like kind of a lazy kid. So he needs a lot of incentives, and we're working on that. So if you guys have ideas, I know I've heard about the what is it? It's the one with the shoe organizer, and they make like a store. Yeah, I've heard about that one. That might actually work really well with him, so I might try that. But anyways, yeah, you guys. Um, So it looks like it's got all the lessons broken down for you in the beginning. It tells you what, like, how many there are, what's what you're learning in the lessons, vowel chunks, consonant chunks, copy work, tricky Y, silent letters. So it kind of goes through why we spell things the way that we do, and then they give you their philosophy. This is the teacher's handbook that I'm in right now. So it goes through all this stuff um, in the teacher's handbook, but not in the student workbook. It just is like open and go. So I'm going to show you that too in just a second. So it tells you the different stages. So first stage, pre-literate. Second, phonetic. Stage 3 is skill development. Stage 4, word extension. So this is so cool. I love you guys. I love learning. I love teaching. This is so fun for me. Like books, pencils, book bags, shopping for back to school stuff. That excites me more than like shopping for clothes. Honestly, I'm just like, yeah. How can I use this? When can I use this? Like, and I have all these ideas, and then it's like I need more time. I need more time to put it all together. It's hard being a single mom and doing all this, but because you are limited on time. But I'm gonna find the time. Okay, I'm gonna find it. All right, so curriculum sequence and placement guidelines. Level A, okay, so it tells you level A, listen and write. Level B, Jack and Jill. Level C, Wild Tales, so it goes through all that. Um, Overview using nursery rhymes. They do use nursery rhymes to help you learn, and so it goes through all the lessons, tells you the different things that they're going to be learning, and then in the back here, this is where it kind of directs you on how to help them with their student workbook. So see how it says like 13E? It's got a couple uh, words, words there. So ship, slop, glen, that, trip, shot. So then we go to the student workbook. Wait, so that part, let's see, part one. What is part one? Let me see here. I think part one might end at, it looks like there's some lines in between it. Maybe it's separating it out. I don't know. I haven't looked fully through this yet, so give me a second. Oh, passages for dictation too. Yeah, see, I have to really go through this. This is really cool, and it's got the answer key in the back. So here's the student workbook, part one. Okay, so let me get in here so I can show you this the right way. Okay, so it's really cool too. I think that they encourage the kids to use colored pencils because this is my own thought, but they color the front in color pencils. It looks like it. I'm sure they printed it that way, but it looks like it's colored in colored pencils. So I don't know. I think it's really cool. And so here's the first page. So it goes through like nursing rhyme, and it says, Jack and Jill went up the hill. So it makes you copy the words here. Well, the child makes the child copy the words here. And then on this page, this is where that area that I showed you with like the 13E pops in. So this one is 1A. So I'll actually go in the teacher workbook and go to 1A, and it tells me to tell him the words. So 1A right here. So I'll tell him these words and he has to spell them. So he gets to copy them down, write them down, speak them out loud. I can't remember where I heard this, but it's always been proven true for me, especially when I was studying in dental assisting school, that if you write something down and you speak it and you read it, or something 6 times, like if you write it, read it, and speak it like a total amount of 6 times, then you will get it, you will retain it. And I know that repetition really does work, so they do need repetition when it comes to spelling, I believe. That's how we learned when I was a kid. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm super excited. There's so much cool stuff in here, and he's gonna have fun with it because it literally does not look like it takes long at all. Like, he should not spend more than 5, maybe 10 minutes, because my son has an attention problem and he rolls around like crazy when he's like not focused. It literally takes us, today was just awesome because he got his stuff done, all of his stuff, in like 2 hours. I was like, well, we were driving around in the car, but I was like, why can't this happen every single day? This is wonderful. But yeah, he needs a lot of motivation, and I believe that these things need to be taught, and I feel like he'll grow out of it. But if he doesn't, then I'll readdress the curriculum and see if it's something that he's just not interested in, and see what does interest him, and fix that. But right now, I'm not going to change anything. We're doing really well this year. He's learning a lot. In math, he's doing great. In public school, he was failing miserably in math. That was like his worst subject. But I think he just needs that super close one-on-one time to boost his confidence, because he's like the type of kid where if he fails one time at something, or if he just loses his confidence, he will just say he doesn't like it, he's not good at it, and he won't do it. And I have methods to work around that. But yeah, so there is spelling you see, revealing, opening, and I'll come back with a review after I've done it a little while and let you guys know how I like it. But other than that, there's my update on my car issue. If you guys didn't know about it, now you do. Now you know my update and what happened, and I'm okay. My son's okay, so that's good. And then my reveal, my opening of the Jack and Jill curriculum. I'm so excited. Spelling you see. Don't let me down. Don't let me down. Okay, guys. Um, yes, if you like the video, I know it was kind of like I've been kind of like working with my videos and seeing, getting used to the camera, but as the times go on, it seems to get easier and easier. So thanks for bearing with me, you guys, and hanging in there and watching the video all the way through. So if you like it, go ahead and like and subscribe, and I will give you guys more videos of reviews of curriculum and some other videos too. So just bear with me. I'm still buying all the equipment, and yeah, I'm gonna dive in. So thanks, guys, and God bless. Good night.